What up, family? It's your boy Gerald. It's the 2nd of August, 2016. How is everybody doing? I wanted to put this video out real quick before I started my day. I just wanted to reaffirm to some of you, you have every right to feel the way you're feeling, but make sure that what you're feeling suits you. Did you hear what I said? You have every right to feel the way you feel, but make sure what you're feeling, it suits you. So in other words, it's the feelings that you are feeling. Is it by way of your environment? Is it because of something suppressed that you're holding in? Or is it a direct correlation of what you know is your reality today? Because see, right now, y'all, there's a whole lot of people that are shook up. They want to understand, but when it comes to truth, we want to fit it in our own ideology. We want to make sure that if it's truth, it fits, that truth suits me. But what if that truth doesn't fit you? What if that truth was an interpretation of what was being conveyed to you the whole time to cause you to have a bias? It seems like now more and more we are being distracted from not only who we are, but what matters most, which is found inside you. That's the real you. That's the you that no one gets to see, because that requires transparency. It requires vulnerability. And it also requires for you to be honest with yourself. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, y'all, because time is money. But you already know my position. When people ask me what is the agenda, I am nothing but a sounding board. I am a spiritual man. I love my God without bias. I want you to have the life that is found in your dreams, but anchored by your feet. So that's going to require you to be honest with yourself. See, to live your life, you don't take shorts. You don't settle. But it doesn't go by way of you compromising your self-worth. How about your dignity? Maybe if you step back, you will equate the reason of the sleepless nights. How about the countless conversations that you have running through your mind over and over and over again? You ain't crazy. What is going on is, see, the real you is trying to connect to the physical you. And you're running out of excuses. You think you're supposed to be on this planet playing the martyr? Supposed to play the victim? Don't you know that those two positions set you back? Your life is not supposed to be the exclamation point or the something to do. It's an experience. That means that is priceless. I told you with all humility, you're a diamond. Why won't you see the luster of what makes you, your personality? How about your perceptions? Because if you look at your perceptions and see the makeup of how you have your perception, you'll see why your life does not shine. Does it not surprise you that the diamond and the human perspective is one and the same? Both are hard, but both, when they come into their own, they are priceless? Who am I talking to? Who convinced you that the only way that you can touch base with yourself is you got to get in a car and drive where no one knows you so you can bear your soul? Who told you that? Don't you see what's at stake right now? There's a battle for your life, but you can't live your life until you connect to your spirit. So that means that little boy and little girl that's inside you, that sees you every day when you brush those pearly whites, they look back, and inside you ask yourself this one word: why? Why are they there? Why are you there? Why are you treating your life as if it is a experience with no closure? Who am I talking to? You living and acting your decisions out by what they think? I told y'all 4 years ago, there are a certain few that will know your story. There will be a certain few that will be able to inherit the right to walk with you. And there will be many that will want to know your name. So why do you think I say to you, do you know who you are? Because if you knew who you were, you would understand why the reactions and the events play out as they do. This is not shade. This is compassion. This is concern. Some that don't have a connection with God, they want to take a scientific position on anything to justify what is going on, just to make sure that it sticks. But you can't give an explanation when it comes to God, because he created you. And when you think about it, you're playing yourself when you try, because you are an extension of him. Have you forgot? Some of the things that are going on, y'all, is to get your attention. Even if it doesn't touch you, you are being affected indirectly. And the story is being echoed. Did you get the message? Have you seen enough? Some of you have seen the correlations and the nuances that have been playing out. Tears flowing like rivers. But yet nobody wants change. Why is that? I'll tell you why. You, you're afraid to claim yourself. I told y'all, we are living in opportunistic time. Opportunists don't need your help to expose themselves. What's required is you have the courage to see it. Listen, y'all, as long as you have this, as long as you have this, as long as you turn the dial, just know there is somebody sitting at a desk, just like a conductor is to a orchestra, and weaving what is interpreted. Now, more than ever, I say to each and every one of you, you want clarity? Stop being afraid of your discernment. Stop. Because what is being shown to you is what you need. What is being revealed to you is the instruction of where you need to go. And what is required is acceptance that there are those that will never value your breath. They will never value your merits. It's not about who you know and how much money you got in your pocket and who you're screwing and what you're driving. Those are all seasonary, y'all. They're temporary. You can't take that with you when you're gone. So what's at stake is a blatant attack on your spirit. How about that beautiful mind? Even though we only use 6% of it, there are those that do not want you to use not one. People can't do what you won't allow, y'all. Now more than ever, I ask each and every one of you, give yourself permission to heal. It's no coincidence you are seeing what is going on in your life. It's custom tailored, y'all. Because there's two factors that's going down. Y'all keep turning a blind eye to it. Number one, how much sorrow and disappointment do you have to go through before you finally acknowledge that the devil is real? How many broken relationships do you have to be a part of before you understand that the Jezebel spirit wants you dead? How much calamity do you have to see in your family lineage, indirectly or not? We can't call ourselves to unification in our community when we can't even sit down at the table together. We can't ask for healing unless we do it ourselves. But you know what I find really ironic? We want to turn around and drop the R bomb, racism. We know it's there. It's the elephant in the room. But how you gonna call somebody racist and stuff when we got inner racism going on to this day? Team dark skin, team light skin. What kind of ridiculous crap is that? But we don't realize that there is somebody that looks just like you making money off of your actions. You don't think there's somebody out there got a t-shirt with that slogan on it? Because trust, I feel passionate, but I gotta stop this. Trust when I say this. You can have all the t-shirts in the world, y'all, but guess what? Do you own the press? Do you own the business? And so now we've become so cavalier in things. All we care about is just that dollar. You can't buy yourself respect. There's no amount of money in the world. Ask the rich people that are broken, that feel lonely, that have to look over their shoulders. So when you're going to take the stopwatch out of your life, when you're going to stop running from yourself, because when you decide to do that, all the things that were holding you back will be removed. God ain't in playing, y'all. Never was. And the greatest gift, the greatest trick the devil ever played on mankind was to convince him he did not exist. What does it take? What's it going to take to convince you you deserve to be loved? How much pain you gotta go through? How long you gonna have that prideful spirit? Don't you realize it's your pride and ego is keeping you from your dreams? Well, here's a good thing. You're not gonna get that from me. Nah, you ain't getting it. That's not gonna happen. So if you got a question, concern, or even a topic of discussion that you would like me to speak on, by all means, I'm right here. If there's somebody that you are connected with, that you feel that any of my videos can help them or maybe change their perspective, I said it before, I'll say it again. Each one, teach one. What's the point on me? What's the point on me standing to the side and I can't lift you up when you got a mass of people just waiting to pull you down? God is praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. I ain't got to tell you. Just look at everybody that walked out of your life and show me where love was in that. Be blessed.